Okay, we're here working at the house. We're working on I'm gonna work on the blue truck a little bit again. Um, Timing and all that stuff isn't really working out for me to go work on the red truck. So, working at home, working on the blue truck. We're gonna take and attempt to swap out the rear springs. So, it's not anything I can record. It'll just be a before and after thing. Excuse me. I don't have my tripod. It's out at the red truck, and I've only got one. So, with that being said, we got the truck moved around, and we're going to work on putting rear springs in. I took the rear springs a while back out of one of my parts trucks. That's what I'm going to put on. One of the reasons is the truck is always sagged down on the left side, so this left spring is flattened out more than the right. And when I took the bed off, I saw it was broken anyway. So anyway, that's what we're going to attempt to do. Switch them out. It shouldn't be too bad, but we all know how that goes. So here goes nothing. Okay, it's obviously the next day. Tell what shirt I'm wearing. Don't have my hat on. Anyway, springs are in. Hopefully I got the truck setting back level. It always squatted down really bad on the left side. That one spring eye was broke. There we go. You can tell by the different color they're in. It's just the different springs up through there. The one thing is these springs here are 3 leafs. The ones I took out are 4. Those are heavy half-ton springs. These are just regular half-ton springs. These springs come out of an 87 GMC High Sierra. So they'll give me a little bit of a softer ride, which is fine. It's just ultimately going to be shop truck, daily driver kind of thing. We may eventually clean it up, shoot a little paint on it. It is a little rough looking. But next thing is, I got to put a fuel tank in it. We come home and it's dripping fuel everywhere. So it's kind of upsetting, all the trouble and everything I went through to put the fuel pump and all that stuff in. I could have swapped tanks while I had it out, but it wasn't leaking when I pulled it out. But now that I put it back in, it's leaking, and it's that dust guard underneath. Rocks and debris and stuff get sitting up in there, and this thing's been on a gravel road for many years, as you can tell by all the dirt and nasty stuff sitting everywhere. But oh well, it's gonna be a daily driver slash shop truck. So there it is. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch fuel tank on it. I'm gonna get different tires. That tire there is obviously a lot smaller. That was a lot balder. We didn't finish it yesterday because we had to get bolts there and there for it. Mainly those. You can see that's all black. I had to heat it up really bad. The back ones come out pretty good. The front ones woke up yesterday and chose violence. So it took violence to get them out. So we messed them up pulling them out. So we put new bolts in it. But there it is. One more thing. In all reality, tires and a fuel tank, and this thing's ready to roll back down the road. All right, thank you everybody.